Now, F1 fans across the world will have their eyes firmly on the Singapore Grand Prix this weekend. But Indian motorsport fans have reasons to be thrilled as the country's first ever top-tier karting track was inaugurated in Chennai. Former F1 driver Karun Chandhok was a consultant on the track, and he caught up with our principal correspondent Sidharth MP to speak on the significance of the circuit. Chandhok also picked his F1 title winners for this season. Listen in.
It's a big day for India as the country gets its first international karting circuit. Joining us now, Karun Chandhok, one of the two individuals from India who is represented in the Formula 1, the pinnacle of motorsports. Karun, thank you for speaking to us. First up, what does this mean for India? What does this mean for the racing ecosystem in the country?
I think it's a big day because, you know, the journey for any racing driver to get to Formula 1 begins in go-karts. And until now, we have not had a circuit in this country built to a global international CIK standard, and so I think, you know, the opportunity for them to access this sort of facility within our shores is a big day, and you know, hopefully this will be a catalyst for more young kids to get involved in the sport.
You were a consultant for putting this track together and then getting this entire facility up and running, right? So what is it like? How does it compare to international facilities, and how long until a world championship level event can be held here?
I think in terms of facilities, I'm very happy with it. The track layout is comparable to anything you see in other parts of the world, and that was the idea. You know, we follow the global guidelines to building it, and it's wonderful for me to see. You know, I advise on the design of the track. So from seeing the design on a piece of paper in my office to today driving the track for the first time was a very special experience. And so, you know, seeing it throughout that journey, and they've invested a huge amount of money into making this project. In terms of, you know, bringing international events, I think it'll be great to have international events here, of course, but for me that's not the priority. The priority is how do we improve access in the domestic scene, because having a whole bunch of foreign drivers come here driving an international event, yeah, it's great, and I'm sure for the media it'll all look wonderful, but is that really helping the kids here? And I think the bigger point of this project is to help the kids in this country.
So do you think it's a real possibility that Verstappen can relinquish the driver's title, and you know, how good is that for the sport? Is that good for the sport at all?
Of course it's good. You know, we want competition. We want, you know, it's nothing personal about Max, but we want competition. We want to see other people winning. And at the start of the year, we didn't have that. We were all a bit nervous that Max was going to win everything. But as the season's unfolded, you know, McLaren have done an amazing job. I think the Drivers' Championship will be difficult. You know, Max is still a top quality driver. He's not forgotten how to drive. The cars, they've lost their direction a little bit. But, you know, we'll see what the future brings.
Right. So has Red Bull's downfall surprised you, or it's only a matter of time that, you know, something like this took place?
Motorsport is a cycle. You have teams that go up and down. It's just the way it goes. So we'll see. We'll see. There's more to come on that.
So please give us your predictions and your expectations for both the drivers and for the constructors' titles.
I think the constructors' title looks like it's heading towards McLaren. But the driver's title is I think Max has still got to be the favourite.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.